Great things happening over there. They're building a lot of young talent with the sort of style of game they have put in place. It's small-sided games. They're very much gone to the sort of the European and South American model. So I think you'll see more and more young, talented players come out of there.
Well, that was a decent effort there from Chris Jackson to offer some height, but that is, again, a poor delivery from Almendra. Well, that's 2 corners for the Kings, both taken by their dead ball specialists, and both have been very disappointing.
Yeah, the corners have been very poor indeed. At this level, you should be at least getting close to hitting your target from a dead ball situation.
Almendra this time gets his target. Cleared off the line by Legati. Just needed a touch from Vlahos. And that was the first goal of the game. The chance goes begging for the Kings. Adelaide City now on the counter.
In a tight situation, you knew what to do. Kept the ball away from that first defender, then created the foul on him.
Valkanis. Still going is Michael Valkanis. Thought about taking the shot. In the end, it's Pelosi on the turn, just wide of the post there from Pelosi. The first real opportunity of the game. Pelosi and Tunbridge, the most likely targets. Bannatyne comes and spills the ball. Vidmar gets it over the goalkeeper, but there was a clearance on the line. I think it was Mark Atkinson. The Kings with just 1 defeat in their 5 games, so 2 of the big improvers of the season on display. Lozanovski goes deep. Atkinson, and somehow the ball has stayed out. Well, perhaps a lack of communication there between the goalkeeper and his defenders.
It's always difficult when you have 2 keepers and you haven't decided, because if you don't name who the keeper is week after week, you can't get the confidence, and particularly in that position, you need to have the confidence week in, week out.
Chance here for Adelaide City. Tunbridge, open goal. Pelosi has missed it. Perhaps the playing surface a factor there. Yes, I think they've gone through 7 keepers since Jason Petkovic departed to Perth Glory. And still haven't found the solution, Adelaide City. Lozanovski with a quick free kick. Vidmar. Well, the Adelaide City Force take the lead here at Hindmarsh, and the Kings caught napping. The sucker punch from Aurelio Vidmar. Smart play from Lozanovski. And the home team in front after 31 minutes. And Ken Dugdale, I would imagine at half-time, will be having a word to his defenders. That's a 3rd goal of the season for Aurelio Vidmar. He scored the winner against the Brisbane Strikers last weekend. So although he's getting into the veteran class, Aurelio Vidmar still one of the best players going around the National League, that's for sure. And almost an own goal there from Atkinson, who was so relieved to see that ball clear the crossbar.
Absolutely. Aurelio has that roving role where he can drift in behind the front 2, and if you're not watching him...
Almendra's gone down, and the referee says that's a penalty. And I think it was Michael Valkanis adjudged the culprit. Almendra has earned the Kings a spot kick. He got inside his man. Valkanis came from behind. Almendra goes to ground. The referee, no hesitation. And Almendra having a word to Legati as well. So they're doing their best to upset him, the Adelaide City players. Can Almendra keep his head? He does. The Kings are level. Almendra converts his 3rd goal of the season. And the Kings right back in the contest here at Hindmarsh. Jackson, Nata. Di Gregorio out wide to Pritchett, who has really given a good account of himself on his debut. Young James Pritchett, no sign of nerves at all. Lozanovski jumps and misses the ball. Here's Almendra. Vlahos squares it across the goal. Who's there? Eventually it was Valkanis to save the day for Adelaide City. And Taylor. Well, that is a defender's shot if ever I've seen one from Jonathan Taylor. Legati. Legati. Good strength from Lozanovsky. That's a poor option taken by the Kingz. Pelosi, surely here from Hindmarsh. It was Tunbridge in the end. I think who got the last contact. An awful goal once again for the Kingz to concede, and Adelaide City make them pay. It went from bad to worse there for the Kingz. A rather aimless ball played back towards the goalkeeper. He was never going to get there, Bannatyne. Pelosi making a nuisance of himself, and it could have been any one of 3 Adelaide City players to put it in the net. It was Tunbridge in the end. Almendra. Vlahos in space. Shot on the turn. Valkanis was the only Adelaide defender alert to the danger. Lozanovsky, good movement this from Adelaide City. 4 or 5 passes now, and they've opened up space for Pantelis. Plenty of bodies in the middle. One of them was Tunbridge. Miyazawa was there in time. Lozanovsky. And still Lozanovsky. Eventually the ball breaks for the Kingz. Out wide on the left is Vlahos. He's done ever so well to keep that ball in play, Andy Vlahos. Still going Vlahos. This is more like it. Vlahos, pass 2, off the line eventually by Legati. That is the Vlahos of old.
That was a fantastic run. He beat 2 players. He started off by having to control a very difficult ball, did extra well to keep it under control.
It's still Adelaide City 2 leading the Kingz 1. And it may be just about to get worse, but Bannatyne, well, he distinguishes himself there, the goalkeeper. He's had a difficult afternoon, but that will do his confidence a power of good in a one-on-one against Tunbridge. The goalkeeper comes up with a ball. Superb keeping there from Bannatyne.
Yeah, did very, very well.
Their last couple of seasons, they were bottom or second bottom at the halfway point of the season, so a much, much better start for Adelaide City this time around. As Turner goes in on Valkanis, and here's trouble for the Kingz. We'll have to wait and see the verdict from the referee. Valkanis has stayed down. Turner is the culprit. Craig Zedder has his hands full. What is going to be the verdict? There's only one verdict that the crowd is interested in. We'll see what colour the card is from the referee. And it's a yellow only for Stephen Turner. Adelaide City using all their opportunity to waste some precious seconds. And there, in fact, is the full-time whistle. So, delight for the home fans here at Hindmarsh Stadium. Satisfaction for Adelaide City, certainly, who maintain their unbeaten start to the season.